Alright. So we should have just enough spots. Yes. Alright, let's see. So yeah, this battle. If you are playing solo, it is impossible. Because you have to make sure that at least one of these guys survives. There's like 4 of them. Yeah. One of these 4 needs to survive. And you must also protect this zone of 5 tiles here. And make sure that nobody lands on this zone. Which is just basically, unless you're playing on easy difficulty, this is impossible. If you're playing this on maddening, it is definitely impossible to solo. I did once manage to duo it with Dimitri and Marianne on maddening. And it took me probably about 5 hours or 6 hours to find a strategy that made it work. I hate this battle with a passion. I did not ever want to do this in a duo run again. So I am very happy that we are playing this with a full team this time. And you have Hilda here who needs to stay out of trouble because we are not using her. And you need Cyril here who's staying out of trouble. I think since we're on normal difficulty it should be okay. But yeah. Anyway. We have wyverns over here and we have birds over here. So I think actually what we're gonna do is... We're actually pretty good in terms of setup. If I do wanna... I think I'm gonna change this up a bit. Come over here. Yeah, we can keep Dimitri over here and let him draw the attention of all of these guys. That's fine. And then Mercedes can heal him. Ingrid and Byleth will be fine wiping out these guys. He can take out the archer, which is going to be very good. So I think this side is going to be okay. And here... I don't like that I have him in a forest tile, but there's not much we can do about that right now. That wouldn't help much either, so let's just keep it as it is. And yeah, let's go with this setup. I think we should be fine. Let's go.
Most of our allies have fallen. My big brother and I can probably handle this, though.
Hilda, glad you made it. Lord Holst has been afflicted with a sudden illness and couldn't come.
He's not here? Oh, I'm sorry. You must have been absolutely terrified. It's okay, though. I brought along someone who can definitely help us. That's you, Professor. Please help us save our allies and protect Fodlan's locket.
Yeah, you got it. No worries. So yeah, and the number of rewards you get is based on how many...
Good thing I knew about this back road, huh? We ought to be able to help our friends.
Is based on how many gunner roll soldiers you can save. So let's try to save all 4 of them. This is a 100% run after all. So we're gonna do our best.
Support! We're saved! Don't bother haunting me.
I'm your girl.
Oh no, she cannot reach this guy actually. Huh. Alright. Fine then.
I'll comply.
Dimitri is gonna be fine, but just gonna yeet him into battle and he's gonna be okay. Yeah, let's actually take her over here and let's keep Mercedes in the middle So she'll be easily able to reach everybody for healing.
What's my strategy?
Gambit, let's go.
Ready when you are.
Alright, she can help out this dude. Hilda can stay over here. I'm actually gonna put her on here. The reason why I put her into a flying class is that if, in some strange case, somebody gets here, she'll be able to move out of trouble. But it shouldn't be the case. I think we should be fine.
I'd be honored.
Can I get one of these guys out of the air? Yes, awesome.
I'm still here.
All right.
I'll cut through.
My orders.
And Gilbert to the rescue. Oh. Oh well, 20% hit chance. Go ahead. I forgot these guys have gambits.
Not enough.
We actually dodged that. Nice. So yeah, as you can see, we are playing on hard. These guys are barely doing any damage. If this was maddening, even one of those archers could kill one of the armored knights in just 2 hits. So that is the difference between hard and maddening. So yeah, I also have on my reel of games, once we are done with the with this playthrough, we are going to basically use a random number generator to find out which game I play next. And one of the items on that list is a challenge run of Fire Emblem 3 Houses. One random character, one random class, one kind of random route. Nice. Good job, Felix. Depending on which routes are available to that character. And I already know when we do that, we are not going to attempt this paralogue because, like I said, it's impossible solo. You just cannot. Even on hard difficulty, trying to solo this is just... You have to protect the zone, and you cannot protect the zone as a solo fighter. Chill. Sylvain, what the ever-loving... Wow. Oh nice, 0 damage. I like it. These are birds though, and birds give mithril, so... I do want to try to break their barriers. Wait, shouldn't Dimitri have been able to counter? He does have the Chalice of Beginnings. Can you please leave the Wyvern alone, please? That's not going to be good for your health. Alright. Wow. Okay, there goes the commander. Are you kidding me? I can double this guy?
On my honor as a knight.
How slow is this archer? Oh my god. Oh, that is just pathetic. Okay, can I actually... yeah, this should actually work.
Now.
I do want to break their barriers because they give mithril, and we need mithril in order to fix our rusted weapons. So yeah, I'm gonna gambit all of these guys,
Hunt them like beasts.
so they can't gambit me again.
Eventually, I too will fall.
There we go.
At your service.
This sucks. I do kind of want to gambit this one to break the barrier, but I do need somebody else over here. Okay, gambit. Let's go.
Let's turn the tables.
There we go.
Let's get things rolling.
We are really unlucky with these mithril drops, I swear to god. Alright. I want to move her up. No, you don't need that. Move her up. This is already done.
Let's go.
You can please move away. Thank you.
It all comes down to this.
Oh. Good dodge.
Gotta use your head sometimes.
Ouch. Well, that sucked. Yeah, we are fighting with a broken axe, so wow. Still managed to hit him for 18 damage. That's pretty good. There we go with the battalion shenanigans.
See you in the eternal flames.
Dimitri and his amazing crits. Oh, this guy is not doing so hot. Yeah. Almost. Even a broken axe. Alright, we definitely need to get this out of the sky, this wyvern rider here. Or else our ally here is toast. Would be very bad. So let's go Ash.
I won't falter.
Perfect.
Things are looking up. Let's keep going and save the others.
Alright. What are you gonna do? 4 times 2, 7 times 2. Okay, so you are actually the most dangerous person here. Let's see if we can get the critical. No, we cannot. Okay.
Child's play.
We're gonna rewind this.
My orders. You were unprepared.
I'll...
How is this guy doing? He's doing okay-ish. And I can heal
my
him
strategy?
with... I can heal him with Mercedes, so that's fine.
It won't be in vain.
Okay.
All in a day.
Let's blockade this entrance. How much damage are you guys going to do? You're going to attack Byleth. And you're going to do 6 damage. So I can actually afford...
Ready when you are.
Let's see. What do I want to do here?
I'll comply.
I think I want to get rid of these guys first.
All talk and no action.
I'm your girl.
Let's go.
I'm nobody's fool. At your service.
I think Byleth should probably be alright over there. Oh, whoops. Didn't want to do that.
What's the plan?
Let's go. Alright. I can't really do anything right now. Okay. And let's go. Wow, really? You're gonna gambit me again? Okay, I'm sorry, Felix. You're gonna be stuck there a little bit longer.
Watch and learn. That's okay. Allow me to
Ooh.
demonstrate. Another victim.
Damn. Oh, we're ganging up on the ally now, huh? Okay. She can counter that, so that's fine. Hey! Kill stealer.
Try to keep up.
actually fine.
I'd be honored.
We're gonna give this one to Gilbert. If we can, if he doesn't miss. Yeah, that was
On my honor as a
a
knight.
very rude kill stealing indeed. Mercedes needs to chuck some physic at this dude.
Appreciate it.
This could turn the tides.
There we go. Oh, he's probably gonna die to the ally. Honestly, now that I'm looking at it. Felix can't do shit because he got gambited again. I guess I can send her over there to help him out, just if needed. And 31, 33, yeah, she's getting that one. Goodbye. Really? 1 HP? Okay.
What's next?
Okay, we only have those two guys left on the field. Got it. Finally.
One to remember.
Oh, good thing he missed that. Now we can get that kill. And Mercedes can get one more heal in. Let's go.
Thanks.
And Byleth gets to take out this last dude. Let's go.
I must lead them well.
We did it somehow. Cyril, Professor, thank you.
You bet.
I'm gonna drop by my family's estate and complain to my brother a bit. You two should head back.
Yay! I think a Hexlock shield is similar to a Talisman shield, so that goes to... Oh wow, we motivated everyone. That goes to whoever is good with resistance, good with physical protection and bad with magical resistance. And also the Gunnar Roll Valkyries is a really good battalion.
They aren't really trying to cross Fodlan's throat. I'm not saying they're not serious, but fights like this one aren't really invasions. They just start fights like this sometimes. It's so they can show off how strong they are. I think it's pretty dumb. I mean, people are getting killed. And why? So some guy can think he's tough? After every fight, they do a big feast and everybody eats and dances and there's music.
This is one of the clues that Claude is actually half Almaran, because what is one of Claude's likes? Feasts. Where he comes from, people have lots of feasts.
It's supposed to honor the dead, but I figure they just like to make
Oh,
noise.
whoops.
It's supposed to... I think they're all idiots, but if I'm real honest, it wasn't the worst way to live life. Nah, I'm where I belong now, and I don't really like Almyra. If they want to show how tough they are, then they ought to look after kids who've lost their parents.
Whew, I'm tired. Professor, Cyril, thanks for all your help.
You get a chance to see your brother?
I did, though I think I'd be better off otherwise. He was horribly ill, for one thing. He looked so pale and haggard. Apparently, he'd eaten a bad mushroom before the battle, and it made him horribly sick. What an idiot.
So, fun fact. If you play as Claude, there is a dialogue or an advice box or whatever, something that will give you a hint that there's a certain kind of mushroom that can be made into a stomach poison. The symptoms she describes are the same ones that Hubert describes later in in his I think it was Edelgard's paralogue. In Edelgard's paralogue in Crimson Flower, where they are fending off an invasion from Almyra just after defeating Claude. And in that case, Holst is also mysteriously fallen ill because of mushrooms. So yeah, I think Hubert poisoned Holst so that he and Edelgard could come in and play the dashing rescue there. But yeah. Holst, we don't actually get to meet him in Three Houses. We do get to meet him in Three Hopes. He has a ridiculous haircut, and he's Hilda's older brother, and he's the best fighter in the entire alliance, and that's really all you need to know about him.
Anyway, when I told him we'd handled the Almyran situation, he was just gushing with praise. I tried telling him that it wasn't all me, but he didn't even listen. That did feel pretty good, I'll admit. But then things got awkward. He started trying to pawn off his whole inheritance. I told him I wanted none of it.
Holst doesn't like fighting and gives himself an excuse every time he would have to. He does actually, from what I understand, he is actually very much a fighter, but yeah. Maybe he's just like, oh, you know what? I'd rather pretend to be in bed with mushroom poisoning for an entire day and let my little sister handle this once in a while.
Eventually, he settled for foisting this thing on me. Do you know what it is?
One heck of an axe. He gave it to you?
Yes. It's a magic axe called Freikugel. It's the hero's relic of House
Freikugel. I love it when English VAs try to pronounce German names. Freikugel would be the German pronunciation. But yeah.
He said that I should have it, since the crest I bear will allow me to wield it.
Which automatically implies that Holst himself does not have a crest, actually, and yet he is heir to the house. So much for only crested people can inherit, you know?
He was so insistent, I eventually relented. But I don't think I can be responsible for something so precious. Hey, Professor, why don't you take it instead? Heroes' relics contain terrifying power. They're beyond the capabilities of a novice like me. You're the only person I trust to take care of it. Please, help me out here. Thank you so much. I honestly didn't know what I was going to do with this thing. A big, scary axe is not my style. Plus, look closely. Parts of the axe are pulsating, like it's alive. How gross is that?
Yeah, Hilda, the reason why parts of this axe are pulsating is because it used to be alive. As I said in chapter 11, the hero's relics are made from the bones of the children of the goddess. So that axe used to be a living, breathing dragon shifter creature, and apparently even 1,000 years later, in its mangled state, it retains some measure of sentience, which is an entirely new can of fridge horror.
But I'll use it if you tell me to, Professor. Or you could get somebody else to wield it if you like. It's all up to you now.
Gee, thanks.
That Hilda, she really is something.